Then she got at me to give her 2 racks for rent. I was like, I can't do it. I got a mortgage and a car note my damn self. I told her to consider moving back in with her family until she got on her feet. She wasn't trying to hear that shit. And the next thing you know, she got the chili for her rent from her ex-nigga. All right, let's do one. Some game. All right. Here we go. This is kind of long, bear with me. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 33-year-old nigga out here getting to the chili as an environmental engineer at Boeing. I have a 3-bitch team right now. My main bitch is a 30-year-old pastry chef, and my number 2 bitch was a secretary at a law firm in DTLA, and my number 3 bitch was a 2nd grade teacher in the LA Unified School District. Now let me explain how I got my number 2 bitch. My issue is with my number 2 bitch. Let me explain how I got my number 2 bitch. One of my homegirls I went to college with is a lawyer at this particular firm. One day she invited me to come out to drinks in downtown LA at the Def and Company bar. It was lit. She was there with bitches from her law firm, and that was when I met my number 2 bitch. I thought she was a lawyer at first because she was dressed in high-end shit like my homegirl. But it turned out she was one of my homegirl's secretaries. But she was the baddest of the bitches there, in my opinion. This was a year ago. We started hanging out. I put her in rotation. Things was kind of cool. I had to dismiss the bitch a couple of times, but she came back after getting her mind right. Then my homegirl started telling me the bitch was fucking up at her job. I didn't say shit to the bitch about it. And then finally she really fucked up and got fired. Now my homegirl told me that the bitch did some shit that cost the firm a nice chunk of chili, and they damn near lost a client. My bitch wanted to run the fade with my homegirl on some hood shit. I told her to snap out of that bullshit and get focused. Now my little bitch has a nice 1-bedroom apartment, and the rent is like $2,500 a month. After about 3 months with no job, shit got real for my little bitch. Then she got at me to give her 2 racks for rent. I was like, I can't do it. I got a mortgage and a car note my damn self. I told her to consider moving back in with her family until she got on her feet. She wasn't trying to hear that shit. And the next thing you know, she got the chili for her rent from her ex-nigga. Now, I really don't know how to feel about that shit. I kind of felt like that was a violation, but then again, a bitch need to survive. I feel like her ex-nigga is fucking her now. How would you move with this bitch going forward after hearing some shit like that? Hit the like button for this game. Okay, so we have a nigga here who his bitch got fired from her job, and she asked him, after she was unemployed for a couple of months, she asked him to help her with the rent money. She wanted 2 racks. He was unable to do it, and she said she got the money from her ex-nigga. All right. What? How would you move with a bitch going forward after a bitch did that? All right. My thing, my position would be I would not go over the bitch house no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I would view that, I would view her as like, maybe I'm sharing the bitch with another nigga now for sure. Cause I'm imagining, niggas is fucking after giving a bitch 2 racks for rent. You know what I'm saying? So I would view that as that nigga's house now, and I damn sure wouldn't go over there. And since she your number 2 bitch, I wouldn't even really worry about it. I just be like, I just ain't going over the bitch house no more. You feel me? And and then you just gotta be mindful that she probably fucking another nigga. Now, another thing that could be happening is this. Here's another angle of this. That could be a play. She could have been trying to run a play on you, a jealousy play type thing, like where a bitch is like, I need some bread, and then you don't do it, and then she just like, another nigga came through for me. So now that's like a jealousy play type thing, and then and then that kind of like maybe like try to put you in a state of mind of where you need to start trying to donate some paper to the cause type of shit. That's another angle, but all the way around, man. I don't like faulty bitches. You know what I'm saying? When now you meet a bitch, and then she start fucking up on the job. You hearing about it? It could be jealousy from your home girl. You chose her, and you put her on a team, and she probably, reporting back all the different things y'all doing, and hey man, the homegirl fire her and shit. You know what I'm saying? She could be looking at you as, you still friends with the bitch that fired her. You know what I'm saying? So now she could be looking at you as like an enemy. I would be like real. I would have on my glove. I would have on my handle that bitch with gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I damn sure wouldn't donate on no rent, and I wouldn't go over a bitch house no more, because after she told me that, I wouldn't go over a bitch house no more. If she still want to pull up and fuck with me, I would be open to that probably, but I wouldn't. Like, if she start talking shit, if I hear any type of negative, any type of negative shit about the homegirl firing her, or anything about some more money, I would be like, I couldn't fuck with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I would establish that I ain't got nothing on your rent. I ain't got, I'm a regular working nigga, struggling bitch. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing on it. Hit the like button. He said smash and dash. Of course her ex is smashing. Oh boy said she off the roster. Hey man, we ain't gotta, hey, I ain't gonna say I would just dismiss a bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I damn sure wouldn't go over a bitch house after a nigga paid her rent, you know what I'm saying? And then like I said, I will be looking at a bitch sideways on some is she trying to make me feel like, you know, if I don't do it, other niggas will type shit, and you know, I need to be on my toes type shit, you know. I would maintain, like I said, I'd be like, look, you know, I ain't never gonna have nothing on your rent. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular nigga out here, bitch. I ain't never got nothing on your rent. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to come through and kick it, it's cool. But I ain't never got nothing on your rent. I ain't never got nothing, you know, bitch, you better get a job. Hit the like button. She regulated to the bench now. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's tricky, man. That's tricky, man. You know, it's two things with that. See, a bitch proved herself incompetent on the job. That's one thing, right? And then, you know, a bitch ain't got another job. That's another thing. And then a bitch coming at you for the rent, and then saying another nigga came through. So it's a few things right there. You know what I'm saying? So those is all red flags. Those are all red flags, like a motherfucker. You feel me? Hit the like button. But you know, if she want to come through and she want to come through and kick it, and you know, at my shit, you know, hey. But then again, you know, I don't like that incompetent shit. You know, I don't like that a bitch incompetent type shit, man. I don't want that incompetence to rub off on me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be mine. I don't want the incompetence rubbing off. I feel like shit like that rubs off on me. The bad. You know what I'm saying? I would want to see. You know, I be having my eye on a bitch, seeing how she bounce back and get back popping. You know what I'm saying? If it's a lag time in that, man, I wouldn't want that shit rubbing off on me. You know. Hit the like button for this game.